Well, good afternoon, adventurers. It's the 11th of September 2022. It's 12:30 p.m. in the afternoon. 12.5 degrees, light breeze from the west, and I've come down to a totally empty strawberry fields course lake at Chalky Springs. I've come predominantly for carp. I'm going to fish floating crust. It might be a bit cold for them to come up to the top. There's not a sign of a fish anywhere, not even a little fish rising at the minute, but I'm sure if I throw a bit of bread in I might be able to attract something. My last visit about a month ago I got 6 nice carp, so we'll keep our fingers crossed and see if we can get them on the feed with a few cat biscuits and Warburtons. Keep you posted. But a big mirror carp has just come up about 10 feet away from us and taken a piece of bread off the top. That's the first sign I've seen of any decent fish moving. He came right up, showed his face to us. I'm just keeping the camera running here in case he comes up again for a bit more, because the wind's blowing the bread in very close. But it goes to show there are some there, and at least one's feeding. So that gives me a bit of faith in not blanking, although at the minute there's very little moving anywhere apart from tiny little silvers. It doesn't look as though he's coming back up. Maybe he doesn't like the Warburtons for some reason. Well, I've seen this fella 3 times under this bush now, so I'm going to put my bread there in a minute. There's a few pieces of bread gone under there, and I've put a few cat treats in to see if I can get a bit of smell going in the water. He's definitely feeding. There's a nice mirror. There he is there, right under the bushes. You can see the swirl off his tail when he's underwater. So I know it's not a little fish. So I think I'll put my bread under there and see if I can tempt him to take a bit of Warburtons, because he's definitely on the feed. And there's been another one under this bush here, which is even harder because there's a tree underwater there. He's going to be a harder one to get, but this one here I'm going to concentrate on for now. Well, he's definitely on the feed under these bushes here. That's my bit of bread just further out past the float there. He's right underneath these bushes, so if I do hook him I'm going to have to yark him out the bushes straight away. But I'm quite confident he will come out and take that bread when it's so close to the bushes the way they are, because it feels safe under there. He's taking cat pellets right around the bread, and I'm just waiting for him to come up and take that bread. He's got to smell it, he's got to see it, and he's got to be interested in it. Just keeping the camera on a second just to see if he comes up on camera. Come on, son or daughter. Very shy. He's right under these trees where all the roots go in the water. He's been within about 6 inches or a foot of me bread and not taking it. The one to my left hand side just come up one of the bushes here as well, so I don't know whether to stick or twist. Put the camera off, he's sure to come up. Oh, he took it straight into a bloody snag. Isn't that typical? He took the bread and took it straight into a snag, so I couldn't get it out. gonna snap up here. Whoop, I knew it would. Probably scared him off. Oh well, never mind. Okay, I knew he'd take it. Well, I don't think I pricked him there, because he's still under these bushes feeding. But like, there's a sunken tree, and as soon as you hook it, they go straight under it. So I lost my trace on that one, to that tree. But I've thrown a few more bits of bread and pellets in there, and there's lots of action going on under this tree, so we'll just keep trying, eh? I've got him, I've got him, I've got him, I've got him, I've got him. And he's going straight under the trees. Get out of there. That's it, open water. Water's still low, but I can get down here. I know he's a mirror because I've seen him a few times. Get out of there. Oh, it's a common. Alright, so there's more than one under that tree. This is a nice common. And he's in the net. He's in the net. Lovely. Well, that paid off, didn't it? Right, Mara, where's Muke? That's it. That's a lovely common, that. Quite long and lean. Beautiful condition. Probably about 5 pounds or so. Now, that's interesting because the one I saw feeding was a mirror, not a common. So they're still catchable even in 12.5 degrees. But these trees are a bummer. I'm out of breath. Well, I've just found out that the carp to my left hand side under these bushes wasn't a carp at all, but was actually a coot or a moorhen messing about under the bushes making waves. So I've come away from there again because there's another fish under these bushes here, which is a bit timid at the minute, but I'm confident I can get him feeding again. Probably that mirror that I saw before. So I'm going to keep trying under these bushes here. Well, I've been sitting here stealthily watching pieces of bread getting attacked by tiny little fry, and every time you see the fry scatter, something comes up underneath, and I've just seen a carp come up 2 or 3 times off the end of those lily bed out there. So I'm fishing off the corner of that lily pad bed. There's only 2 or 3 pieces of bread out there, so hopefully it'll attract them. Well, I've just missed a really nice rise to the bread. I saw them come up. Those little fry give you a cracking bite detection. When you see them all scatter, you know there's a big fish coming under it. And I saw him come up and take it, and he sucked the bread right off the hook. But there's another one under these trees here again, being slurping pellets and things. So if I can't get this one to come back again, I'll try under the tree again. And again, number 2 is on the hook. Oh God. It looks like another nice common. It's nice, whether it's a common or a mirror, I don't know, but it's a nice fish. Totally by surprise that took us. Just faffing about, having a cup of coffee. Making some nice boils. That's a nice common again. Oh, he saw the net. Come on. Ooh, what's in the net again? last one, I think. A little bit. He took me by surprise. He just slurped that bread in when I wasn't looking. That's lovely. Oh, he took it well in. Where's my hook? That was ready to come out. Yeah, it's slightly bigger than the last one. 5-6 pound. Beautiful. Beautiful condition, that one. And there's been another one floating about by the lilies. Are you okay, young fella? Oh, nothing wrong with you, is there? That's 2 and 2 hours. About the same average as last week. But there is one off them lily pads still that I want to catch. So that's going to be my hat trick. Got a nice carp right in front of me here, coming up taking cat biscuits. I've missed 5 now. There he is. Just slurping them off the top very, very gently. I've missed 5 good takes where I've seen the little fish scatter. There he is again. Maybe I need to pull my bread a bit closer in. Well, I've got him taking bread very close in here. Try to see if I can tempt him onto mine. Keep the camera running, just in case he takes it. He's not more than 2 rod lengths out. Threw some bread in, he came straight away and took 2 or 3 pieces after he's filled his stomach up with catnips. He's got to be in this area. There's only about 3 bits of bread left and one of them's mine. Come on, you know you love it. Jambo's just sent me some of his jam down the telephone, so I've spread it on the Warburtons. He's definitely in the area because the little fish keeps scattering out the way. So he's there, there's no doubt about it. Come on, let's see a nice take on camera. See the fry scatter there? No, I think he's under these bushes to me right now. Maybe he's moved out the swim. Or maybe not. There seemed to be a shoal of them past here before where there was fish moving all over the place. But trying to tempt them is difficult. Or he might be camera shy, so I'll put the camera off. Well, all of a sudden, 4 o'clock, there's fish going daft everywhere. I've missed 8 good takes now that have tightened the line and not hooked herself. There's a one just in front of us here now, there he is, taking bread. So I might bring my bread close in. I've been fishing long distance and had some cracking takes, tightened the line, but just can't hook them. Never mind, just got to keep trying. Number 3 is on after missing 10. God, they're bloody hard to hook, I tell you. Break my neck getting down here. It's a feisty one. Get out of those bushes. I think it's another comment. Yes, it is. Not so big this time. It's 4. Okay, son. Nice though. Well, at least it's a hat trick. Oh, they've been hard to hook. That's it. Hook's out. Hook's out and stuck in my net. That's typical, isn't it? That's it. Well, that's not as big as the other two, although it's fatter. Beautiful condition. Gorgeous, gorgeous fish, that. I've had a lot of fish coming up to the bread just past these bushes. Yes, yes. There you go. And I've missed loads of them. And I've missed quite a few far out as well. Whoa! Last cast of the day. I cast right into the middle of the lake because I saw this one feeding. He's going straight for the bushes. Get out of the bushes. Get out of those bushes, that's it. Oh, I think it's a mirror this time, just for a change. Let's see if I can cripple myself getting down here without him getting snagged. Yes, it is a mirror. Not a monster, but number 4 for the day. And that'll do for me, because it's time to go home. Hook it. Out of the net. He's not so big, and he's been hooked a few times. Maybe 3.5 pound or thereabouts. But that's good. 4 in the net and 10 missed. So it's now 25 to 5. They shut the gates at 5, so I might as well pack up now. That was right out in the middle of the lake. That's a shame the camera didn't catch it because it jumped. But I've had a good day, even though I've only caught 4. I've only been here 4 hours. Seems to average a fish an hour, this place. Plenty carp in here. They're just a bit wily. But I've enjoyed myself and I've had the place to myself, which has been great. So I'll say thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And one of these days I'll get out for some trout when I've got a bit more time. So see you soon. Bye bye for now.